Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have a walk and talk. I have not done a walk and talk and I don't know how long. I am at the city park. It is early Sunday morning, so hopefully I can get this up for you today on Sunday. And I want to go early just before so I can get back in with church and all that. And I thought, you know what? I haven't walked the bridge or anything like that, so let's do this. I don't have Nala with me. Nala was sound asleep with Isaiah. So I was like, I'll just go by myself. I have my mace right here in my pocket. And I have this. It's my knife. And then I keep my essentials in my bag, just in case you're new, because I always get those comments. You shouldn't be walking by yourself. Trust me, I'm very protective. I always keep a gun in my book bag. That's not for people. Well, I mean, it could be, but I usually really keep that for dogs because there's a pack of dogs and they go after me. I mean, it's either me or the dog, you know. That's why I do that. But I also keep it too for protection. Of course, I'd use the mace first and everything else like that, unless the dogs are coming after me. Anyway, oh, there's the geese. Let me tell you this real quick. And then I keep here because, you know, like I never realized it's just a lot of you guys said like, well, Ann, you keep your essentials in your bag. But what if somebody grabs you and you can't get to it? What if something happens so fast? So I'm like, duh, that's true. So that's why I keep that knife right here. So that way I have protection. But here's the geese. And I didn't even think to bring the bird food. Hold on, let me turn it around. Look, I'll zoom you in because I don't want to get too close to them and spook them off. But they're used to people. So they don't go after you, you know, or anything. Unless you have food, of course. But aren't they just adorable? I loved, you see how like there's a bench over there and then there's one over there where you could just sit and look at the water and stuff. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to go this way to look at the graffiti wall. Do you guys remember my little famous graffiti wall? I haven't been here in months, probably about 6 months. So let's see if there's anything new. I don't see anything new, but so we make a right here and there's the graffiti wall. Oh, that looks new right there. Right there, straight ahead. I love this. Let's get you closer. Johnny was here. I don't remember that. Okay. So that's definitely new. And there's this. Let me unzoom you. So that's definitely new. Seen that. Isn't that just the talent that people have? Now, I don't like the graffiti where people just kids take spray paint and they just, you know, but I like the art. Guess they use this. Yeah, they made this themselves so they can stand up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, where can I go? Right here. So there's a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about that's really been bothering me. You know, I gotta walk. I don't know what it is. It's like my anxiety. I can never sit in one spot. have you guys, I'm sure, see, I don't have TikTok, so I only hear about stuff like last minute, you know, like I'm always the last to know until it gets put on YouTube. But that Mikayla girl, very beautiful. She does makeup really nice. Like I said, I don't have TikTok, and I don't think she has a YouTube channel, so I never watched any of her like TikToks unless it was like reposted on YouTube if somebody made a video about her or something like that. And you know, I hear she's very popular and stuff. She's like the Jaclyn Hill or Nikki Tutorials of like TikTok, right? And oh, I'm on the wrong side. This will get me to the dead end. We'll just walk and I'll show you. That's my ADD that kicks in. And anyway, I guess she did a review for L'Oreal. It was a paid sponsorship. Now, I do want to say this. I see a lot of like smaller content creators. When you say like this video is sponsored, or the on, like if you guys don't know, sponsorships mean if you get a product and they pay you. If they just send you a product for you to review, that's not a sponsored video. That's a PR, you know, but it's not sponsored. Sponsored is only if they send the product to you and they're paying you. Now, I did a couple sponsorships, and I know for a fact that the companies that I work for, you make the video before they even pay you. You have to show them your video before it's posted, and they have to okay it. And then once you post it, you send them the link, and then I get paid. So anyway, I'm jumping ahead. So she did this new mascara, and she did like an ad for them, okay? So she did a makeup review. See, this takes me. Now, if I had my husband with me, I would go on that trail, because I never went that way, because I never had anybody with me when I would come over here. So next time, if I have Nala or my husband, I'm going to see where that takes you. So what I'm going to do is go all the way around to get to that side. Then we can walk. Anyway, so she showed you the one eye where she had 2 coats on. So that was already done. So then she comes back and she's showing you how she's applying the mascara. She's showing you what one coat looks like, which looked beautiful. And then there's a jump cut where she comes back and she's like, now look at this. Isn't this great? And you can clearly see either she has a filter on, because these filters nowadays can show you, like, say right now I have no makeup on. I can use a filter that like has makeup on. It looks like I applied makeup. So either she had that, or she had falsies on, or those individual ones. You can clearly see it. Anybody that does makeup, you can see it. So either L'Oreal didn't know that's what she didn't approve, because L'Oreal had to approve it before she can post it. But it's like, why lie? Listen, that one coat, if you did 2 coats, it was amazing. It would have sold itself anyway. Like, why do some influencers have to feel like they have to lie? I know it's like, the reason why I don't do a lot of sponsorships is because when they reach out to me, you have to make a positive review or you won't get paid. And if I don't like a product, and let me tell you what I do. I always say, okay, send it to me and let me see if I like it or not. And I always try it out. And if I don't like it, I just tell them, look, I don't really like it. So I can either make the video or I can send this back to you. Most of the time they'll say, well, you can keep it, you know, whatever. But I mean, there was one time that I made the video and everything, and like they wanted to correct like my like how I did things and stuff. And it's like, no, I'm gonna be true to myself, because who cares about money? Like, listen, it's hard to turn down if somebody wants to offer you, especially somebody with her size audience, $250,000, $200,000. That's a lot of money. And I hear she's getting married. Like, that's hard to turn down. But that money will go. You'll spend it and it'll go. I'd rather have people trust me instead of losing that trust I have with my audience. I'd rather keep that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, so what else has she lied about? I mean, even when she does her makeup, and a lot of beauty influencers do this, they have filters on. I didn't even know this was possible. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna set this up. All right, let me set it up first. Okay, I didn't know that as you're filming, you can have a filter on. I didn't know that because I never use filters ever. Now, when I do my thumbnail, I don't know how to like Photoshop where I could take this double chin out and do all this, but I know how to like take like blemishes out, you know, certain things like that, where you kind of like smooth your face or something like that. I can do like the minor things, but I don't know how to do all that other like stuff because I'm not tech savvy. And it's like, so like you have people, and I know this, like Nikki Tutorials and stuff, she has over $10,000 worth of lighting and stuff like that. So when she does a foundation review, how do you know it's not a filter? I'm not saying she uses filters. I'm using this as an example. You know, we put all this trust in certain people because I know when I started YouTube, guys, I thought everybody told the truth. I've said this before. I didn't even know what, like I knew what MySpace was, but I was never on it. I never owned a computer till 2012 when I met my husband. Like when we start dating, never had a computer. I was more cable TV. I never went on YouTube until 2016. It was like the end of 2016. Then I started my channel 2017. So like, I just assumed everybody told the truth. I didn't know there were PR. I didn't know there were sponsorships. I didn't know anything. So like I always bring up Nikki Tutorials and Jaclyn Hill because they were the two beauty influencers that I first seen. And so I didn't wear makeup for like 10 years. So I was getting back into makeup. So everything they said they liked, I believed. And that's why there were so many favorites videos. And you notice all of the bigger influencers had the same things in it. Why? Because either they were getting sent in PR, which kill two birds with a stone, you know what I mean? You can put everything in instead of making separate videos in a favorites video, or they were getting paid for. You know, you just have to put a little part in. You don't have to make a dedicated video, if that makes sense. And so everything they said, I bought. I remember going to Sephora, my first time ever going to Sephora, and I spent, it was over $500. I almost like fainted when she told me the price. And I got all this full coverage foundation and all this stuff, and not realizing, look, she was like only what, 20 years old, 21 years old when I started watching her, because she's only what, 25 now, you know, she's still very young. And it's like, I was almost 41. I was like 2 months shy of being 41. I can't wear makeup like they do. I can't apply my makeup like they do. But all this like baking and all that kind of stuff, I can't do that. And anyway, so like, so the stuff that they used didn't work. How they applied the makeup didn't work for me. And then just like other things, skincare, I don't know. Like I said, I believe they all told the truth. I'm not saying that they were lying. I am just saying, like, that's what I assumed, that everybody that made a video told the truth if something was good. Because I was very, very ignorant about YouTube. And anyway, so that's why when I start finding out and stuff, I started my channel and I did unboxings. I got into subscription boxes because I was so new to makeup and stuff. I wanted to try all different stuff, and I was embarrassed to go to Ulta or Sephora because I didn't know what I was talking about, and I didn't want to what had happened to me before, spending all this money that I did not have at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was too embarrassed to take things back. I mean, you know, I don't know. And so I started becoming very, like, honest. Like, when I got BoxyCharm, this, that, I was honest. And, like, nope, this isn't good. I don't like it. Whatever, you know. Now, some people took it as negative. I took it as being, I wanted to be very honest because I seen from behind the scenes what people do to make a sale. Or maybe they're not getting paid, but they have an affiliate link. So that means, like, for instance, Gerard Cosmetics, right? Oh, I gotta take one corner. Like Gerard Cosmetics. Now, I have a affiliate code, okay? Now, I tell you guys, I'm very honest. If I tell you I like something, that I use it, that's the truth, okay? Now, you can only go by my word, but it's the truth. Now, if you use my link, I get a percentage, okay? I don't always put that on my main channel, Just Dan. I don't always put it in my description box, you know. Even if you use my code Just Dan, you'll get the discount. I won't unless you use my link. You know, if you use the link to go in there, okay? But back in 2018, 2019, you know, they weren't telling you, oh, use my affiliate link, I'm getting paid for this. And so it's like, they made a lot of money. So of course, that's when Morphe and all this, of course, everything was great because they wanted that money. They're making money, lots and lots of money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting way off track. So my point is, like, somebody like Mikayla that actually like lied and showed like or exaggerated on that review makes people not trust people that are really honest people. You know, for the money, it's not worth it. It's not worth your credibility for money. It's just not. Let's start walking. Okay, so now I'm going to go all the way around. You know what? No, I'll go straight. You guys can see. And then I'll come back around and go up here to go on that one side. So it's just upsetting. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at somebody put Trump, that kind of stuff I don't like. Not saying Trump, just the graffiti, messing up something. That I hate that. Anyway, it just makes some people like a bad name, like you can't trust people, and it's just not so. There is a lot of honest influencers, or, you know, content creators, and it's just a shame. It's like, because L'Oreal, it's a good product. So why did you have to do that? I don't understand it. You know. Now, do I think she should be canceled? No, being canceled over mascara, but I do think now people, you need to understand, like, not everything she says is truthful. She does things for money. And a lot of people do. And it's, you know, and I understand it, trust me. Especially if I like a product and I'm getting offered to get paid for it or have an affiliate link, hell yeah, I'm gonna use it, absolutely. But I'm not gonna lie and say I like it when I don't, or act like I use it when I don't. Does that make sense? Because it's just not worth it. Because my word is my word. You know, that's something my grandmother always told me. She said, Ann, you know, when you die, like, all you have is your word. You know, I want people to remember me for my character, my word. And I think that's why, like, when I get into a little drama, whatever you want to call it, like, it bothers me so much. And where it'll be months and months and I'm still talking about it, because my character means a lot to me. And, you know, that means more to me. I don't know. It just bothers me, you know. All right, I'm gonna turn you around, and there's some geese over there. It's so cute. Alrighty, so there are some more picnic tables, and then I'll show you the geese. They're over there. I'll get closer, and here's the water. Let me zoom you out. So, there is a bridge. I have to take that bridge to get to the park. Well, actually, the park where I parked is over here. See the cars? So I have to walk way over there to get to the thing I want. Get to the side I want. There's the water. Look how dark and ugly that looks. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Like, look at that foam. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's show you the geese. Oh, there's one all by itself. Look. There's the geese over there. They're like, should I jump? Should I jump? Oh. In the summertime, because there's way over there. I don't know if I can zoom it in, if you can see it. Yeah, way over there where my finger is. It's a little blurry. That's a boat ramp. And that's where people will go in and they take their boats and they can go way down yonder. All right, look at the clouds. It's very early and it's a little cold, not too bad. I think it's gonna be like 50 today. So I believe it's like in the high 30s, low 40s right now. So that's what I have to say about that. You know, it's so funny because like on my main channel, you know, I don't get a lot of PR as far as like subscription boxes anymore. A lot of times I told companies don't send it to me anymore because if the views are really low or something you guys don't want to see, I don't do it. Even, you know what I mean? And I mean, I could just to get the stuff. That's not what I'm about. And then I get overwhelmed with things, right? What was my point? So I start going on these rants, or I don't know what you want to say, I vent. And then I forget what my topic was about, like what my point was. Oh, and because I'm so honest or like negative or however you want to put it, I don't have a lot of people reaching out and saying, hey, you want this box to unbox? And I'd rather be like that. Sure, I can, you know, start saying, yeah, I love this box, get it. But is it worth my credibility? No. That's why, like I said, I'm going to start doing more makeup reviews on my first channel because a lot of you guys are around my age. And somebody in their 30s, foundation, concealers is going to look different than our age, more mature in skin, right? So after church, I'm going to get in the shower and film for my main channel, do some makeup reviews and everything. Tomorrow because I have to get a lot done today because tomorrow I have this new endocrinologist, a lady or doctor. So I have an appointment tomorrow. It's like almost an hour away, but she's so good. Like literally, when I had my heart attack and the stent put in, so yeah, April 1st I had the stent put in. So in the middle of April, I made an appointment and I just got into her now. January 30th, right? Yeah, tomorrow. January 30th. How many months is that? 6, 7? So that's how popular she is. So I'm very excited to try to get my sugar under control. And, you know, a lot of other things under control. Oh, there's my baby. There's my baby. All right. So there's the park. We're going to walk down here. But then, I'll turn you slowly because I know you can get motion sickness. There's a little pond, and sometimes I walk through there, and I would feed the geese because when it's warmer out, a lot of the geese are over there. And then way over here is like a basketball court. I almost walked here. It's about a half-hour walk, but there's a certain area that always has this loose dog, the loose pit, and it's brown, and it's never went after me. I've seen it one time, and it never like went after me. So you can tell it's somebody's dog. They just let out without a leash or whatever, but it still scares me. So I took the car here. Normally, like I said, I'd walk. I have to get some more water. There's a guy with that metal detector thing. That's smart. And doing that thing, see what he finds. I remember I miss doing that at the beach. That's what I should start doing. If you got, I know I got you close to my face because I'm holding it funny. Let me know, like, if you guys do metal detector thingies, any good ones, because I can start going to the beach and doing that. And like, I have a selfie stick here that also turns into a tripod. I got this on Amazon, and I can put the tripod up, like, and then as I'm doing it, you know what I mean? I'm out of breath because, you know, it's been a minute since I walked. You know, and you guys can see me doing the metal detector, see if I find anything. That'll be pretty cool because like I said, I want to do different things. Did they close this off? I think they closed this off. Look. They have this here now. So I don't know what that means. They don't have it completely closed off, but this was never here. Yeah, this is... All right. We're gonna walk. There's some more. Now this is a graffiti I don't like because it looks like kids just put stuff on there, you know? There was the side I was on that I told you cuts off. This is a bridge up here where I showed you the cars I'm finally passing that bridge. That's where that cut off. So I'm finally on this side. This is beautiful. Now I don't go too far in here because do you remember, if I can find the link to the video, if I remember what video it is, I'll link it in the description box. It was a guy and he was following me and watching me. So I don't want to go too far in. This is where I need to have Nala with me, then I wouldn't care. So, which way? I'm just gonna go straight. All right, let me turn you around. All right. Well, I done talked about that for about 20 minutes. I don't know. My whole point was, like, did you guys hear about that Mikayla with the mascara? And what are your thoughts? Does that make you not trust influencers as much? Or is it just her? Or do you just don't trust influencers? You know what's funny? So I had a video made on me. Somebody had sent it to me that I did the Blink Wink box. And she called me a scammer. She actually put it in the title. She says my name and was like, I'm promoting a scam box. Here's another thing. Now, I don't know what's going on with Blink Wink box, hence why I haven't unboxed it again. You know, like, I haven't had anybody come to me and say they haven't got their box, but, you know, they're having shipping issues with a lot of other companies right now. Bigger, like, you know, like even BoxyCharm, AIA Beauty Box, you know, stuff like that. The Slay Glam Box, I know for a fact. So, I don't know, but I'm not the only one who unboxes it, and it's just weird that, like, I can't be held accountable. Well, I guess I can because it's not that I'm promoting it, I'm unboxing it. You know, I get it sent to me and I unbox it and I give you my thoughts and opinions. I never say in my videos, I never say, guys, you have to subscribe to this box. I don't ever say that, you know. I always say, let me know. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. And I'll say, what do you guys think of the box? I always say that. But anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this person up is because she literally tried to say, like, I had like a stake in the company, or it was like my company, or like I knew, like, really weird, or I get paid, I did it for the money. And I want to say this, not one unboxing do I do that I get paid to do. They're never sponsored. I would tell you if it was sponsored. Now, I do get it sent to me, and there's only a couple that I have affiliate links with. It's like BoxyCharm. I think that's it. So basically, I just get the box. I don't get paid for doing it. I don't get paid for people that subscribe to the box. You know what I mean? Like, I just unbox it. And that's what I don't like, assumptions, assuming, you know? But, enough about that. I am so nervous. And you know why I'm so talkative? It's because I know tomorrow is my doctor's appointment. And you guys know I hate going to the doctors because every time I go, let me turn around now. Every time I go, something happens. Now, I know I need to get, like, because I'm new, I'm sure she could look up my last blood work, you know, through the hospital. But she'll order me new blood work and stuff. So it just makes me nervous because, like, okay, what else is going on? Or what medication, since it's a new doctor, do they want to change up? And then my body goes through that, you know, the change. So I don't know. I just get nervous now. So I hardly slept. I kept waking up. I've been a light sleeper. Like, I don't sleep. I used to take sleeping meds, but I don't do that. I haven't done that in months. So I don't get much sleep anyway. Like, I can fall asleep, but I can't stay asleep. That's my problem. But now it's hard for me to even fall asleep. But if I do, I literally sleep like maybe 40 minutes and then I'm up. Then I go back to sleep. So that broken up sleep is terrible. And probably overall, it's like 3 to 4 hours that I sleep, you know? It's terrible. So then I wake up and I'm like talkative. Oh, I'm so thirsty. No camping or sleeping on or around walking trail. It's actually a really pretty area, isn't it? That'd be good for a thumbnail. somebody that lives out here because they have their clothes hanging on a rack. Let me show you, see what I can get. Let's see the clothes. Let's see if I can get. There's sneakers and pants. It like breaks my heart. I wish I seen it. There's nobody there right now, or I'd go over there and see if they were hungry or anything. Oh, it really does. It breaks my heart. I hate it. You know, we complain so much. I'll talk about me. Do you remember when I moved into my mom's house, like after the fire and stuff, the heat didn't work? So we went through, the first year was terrible. The second year we were getting it to work, but I was trying to get the house in my name. And what they had to do, we had to get permits for, and because the house wasn't in my name and because I have a brother, it's just a lot of things. So I mean, we just had to rig things. And then I had those heaters, like fireplaces to plug in. And no lie, my electric bill was like over $600 every month, right? Then we got it to where the heat worked on the second floor, so all the bedrooms were really, really hot, but then there was no heat. It was cold air blowing on the first floor, like, you know, the kitchen, living room, and all that. So the bedrooms and stuff. And then the bathroom, there was no heat at all. So that's cold. And, oh, it was just terrible. And I would always complain. I'm like, you know, but then I think of it like, I still had a house. The guy's still in the same spot, the metal detector. I still had a house. When it rained, I didn't get rained on. Now, I know, like, when we first moved back in there, the kitchen, because for the fire, they did about 80% of the house. The house was built in 1901, so it had all of the old wiring. So 80% of the house got rebuilt. But the dining room kitchen did not. And then they have the bathroom that went off the kitchen, okay? So I don't know why they didn't replace the roof. They never replaced the roof. So, like, when it rained real hard in the kitchen, it was leaking, you know? And I would complain, and it's like, it would be so cold in the mornings that I would literally go downstairs and have gloves on to make my coffee. We had the main pipe bust, and I had the water we were stripping. That's how cold it was, okay? But then I look at it like I'm still blessed. I'm still in a house. I can still go under my covers, have a heating blanket, right? Have the fireplace, the heaters, okay? I could just stay in my room. I didn't have to be downstairs to be cold. I had a refrigerator where I can go and get food. I could go to the bathroom and use toilet paper to wipe myself. I had running water. Walk a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get off of here because I'm gonna get ready for church and stuff. But like, I had all that stuff, and I look at it like, what was I complaining about? I mean, I still had it good than a lot of people in America have it. I never went hungry. I mean, look at me, right? I never went to bed hungry. I have healthy children, you know, to an extent, you know, like, I was able to pay my bills. Okay, I didn't have a car. So what at the time? I mean, so what? I mean, I had 2 legs. I could walk. There's people that can't walk. My health issues, I mean, no, I didn't want to have diabetes. I didn't plan on being diabetic. No. But because I didn't take care of my health is why my health is this bad. Is why I'm in the predicament that I'm in. Does that make sense? You know, it's like I chose not to take care of my health. And because of that is why I have these health issues, right? So it's like, when I look at people that are living out in the street, and that they must have washed their clothes in this dirty water here. I mean, I don't know. They still do it. They still, and here I was laying in the bed crying myself to sleep, being all depressed, just laying in my bed, right? Most of the time. I don't know. My whole point is we need to be thankful for the blessings that we do have. We have to look at the things that we have instead of what we don't have. You know, I used to look at people like, oh, look at they have this perfect marriage. You hear the geese? They have this nice house. That's why I was living in the projects. And I had 3 kids, 3 different men, and I was a single mom. But it's like I made that choice. I chose not to graduate high school, to quit in the 12th grade. I chose not to go back to college and get my degree. I chose to open my legs and sleep with these men unprotected. I chose to put that alcohol in my mouth. I chose to put that crack pipe in my mouth. I chose all those things. Hence why my life was what it was. We have choices, and a lot of times our life is what they are because of the choices that we made in the past, or consequences, or karma. Now, not all the time. Sometimes we just have bad luck. We just, you know, you can't help who your parents are or whatever. But I see stuff like that and it's like, God, I was so stupid. All those years I was so depressed and miserable, but like for what? For what? I still have it better than a lot of people. I don't know. That is my message. Be grateful for what you have. Seriously, if you can't walk and you're looking at me like, I wish I can walk, my legs don't work or my health is bad. At least you can see. And even if it's not that bad, there are people that are blind. There are people that are blind and deaf. You know, it's like there are people that are on a feeding tube and can't eat. If you can eat and taste food, be blessed. Be thankful that you can do that. Does that make sense? You know? All right. I'm going to get in the car. And then I will say my goodbyes. There's a guy with a metal detector. I really am. I'm going to look to see how much they are. I don't know. They a couple hundred. I mean, they're like $500-$600. I can't. But, and I go to the beach, go in the morning. The only thing is the wind. I don't know how that will work because in the water with the wind, you know, because of the waves, I don't know how loud that will be. I would have to test it out. Maybe go, I can't do it, tomorrow. I have that doctor's appointment. Maybe Tuesday I can go to the beach and just walk and just talk just to see how the wind is this time of year. You know what I mean? All right, let me get in the car and I'll be right back. I have on today on my AIA beauty box, we have that lip balm thingy. I don't like the color. I mean, it's off now, but it doesn't stay on long, so I'm not fond of it. I mean, it's okay. Like if but again, I was outside with the wind and stuff, so I'll have to test it out, like just when I'm home watching YouTube or, I don't know, washing dishes, you know, cooking, something like that. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I don't even know what time it is. Let me start the car and see. All right, it is going on 10:30, so I'm going to go home, get dressed to go for church. Then after church, I'm going to film some videos for the main channel. So I'm going to go home and try to edit this video. I'll figure it out. I don't know. And try to get this up for you today. And then I'll vlog tomorrow, me going to the doctor's appointment. You know what? I did this before when I was going to the dentist. Put down some questions that you guys want to know about me, because sometimes I just don't know what I'm to talk about, and I just talk about absolutely nothing. And that way we can have something, I can have something to talk about, and I'll have a chance to answer some more questions. So let me know down below anything you can ask. Nothing's off topic. Let me know, and tomorrow as I'm vlogging, as I'm driving, I'll answer you guys' questions. All right, I'm repeating myself. I need to get some sleep. All right, guys, please like this video. It really does help me out, or dislike it. That helps me out as well. Oh, let me show you the doggy. Look. It's so cute. All right, leave a comment. That always helps out with engagement, even if it's just an emoji. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I am so nervous about tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, bye.